Hey YouTube, I know it's been a minute, but anyway, today I'm going to show you how I tidy up my micros, or clean up my micros after they've gotten a little fuzzy. I've had these in about, let's say, a month and a half, 2 months, and my hair grows out pretty fast. Can you see my part there? How much my hair is growing out? That's probably about, I'll say like a ½ an inch. Okay, so anyway, this is how I clean my micros up. Okay, first, put my hair back in a ponytail. Okay, and I usually like to clean up just like somewhere where my hair naturally parts or whatever, and I'll clean up the edges. So the reason why I'm pulling back in the ponytail is because I want to start cleaning up this part. So this is what I do. I will part my hair, and one at a time I'll pull these micros out, the fuzzy ones that are really visible, and I'll go ahead, take them down, and then I'll use some fresh hair. This is silky yaki hair. I use some fresh hair to go ahead and clean it up. And as you can see, here's the silky yaki hair. I haven't really did anything to it. I haven't curled it or anything right now, so it's kind of rough looking. But I'll show you how I curl it afterwards. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice clean part in here, and I'm going to clean up a few of those, and I will show you what it looks like in a minute. So let's go ahead and take down that first one. So I'll go ahead and get your rat tail comb. You typically the metal tip. And you go ahead and you just take that braid down. And I'm sorry you guys if I don't really sound all that energetic and stuff. I'm just I got a lot going on. So anyway, go ahead and take that down. Almost there. There's the hair. It's not really tangled or anything. Okay. And you can see it's not really much residue in my braids, and that's because I wash my braids. That's why they kind of get fuzzy quicker than your average. So a lot of people say, oh well, her braids getting fuzzy after 2 months. Well, if you wash them, that's going to happen. But you're supposed to wash your hair when it's in braids. I mean, some people do, they just don't do it, and they're so worried about your hair getting fuzzy. But I take health over the way it looks. So healthy hair needs water. Anyway, so I'm just taking the hair out the back, the little bundle. Okay, and got a little strand of hair. This might be a little too much, but whatever. I'm just gonna fold it over this time. Or you could put it back to back or fold it over. Either way, I'll show you both. You fold it over. You split one end in two. Okay, just like my other video. I'm gonna go ahead and take it and braid it in. That one braid we just took down, just go ahead and braid that up. My hair's just a little damp because I was missing it down with some conditioner spray. I always do that. I do that like every other day when I have braids in, just because your hair gets dry. And when your hair gets dry, it breaks. So, you want to make sure that your hair has moisture. And we'll just braid it down. Okay, and so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and finish up this braid, tie it off at the end, or however you like to finish off your braids. I like to tie mine. And you're just going to go through this part and just pull out the braids, and make sure you kind of braid them in the direction that they're laying. That way, you braid these ones back, braid these ones out, braid these ones that way. And that way you kind of keep that part open. The part will stay open. And, I mean, eventually they will loosen up where it really won't part that way. But, usually when you braid your braids in a direction, they kind of lay in that direction. A lot of people don't understand that there is directional braiding. You know, you can actually braid a swoop, you know. Some people, they don't know how to do it, but I think that's one of the things I'm going to show you guys how to do one day. Like, you take your braid and you kind of braid it in a curve and it kind of swoops to the side, so you don't even have to do anything to it. It just naturally lays there. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Go ahead and tie that off. I like to double tie mine. I usually don't tie no more than 4 times with 2 pieces of hair. So anyway, there's my clean braid right there, nice and clean. And I'm just going to go through this part and clean them up, and then I'll be back to show you how they look. Okay, YouTube, so I finished just that little section, and all the braids I got out, these are the ones that I actually redid. Yeah, hold on forward. I mean, just take and tuck these 2 back. Okay, so all of these are the ones I redid. It's nice and crisp now. Nice clean part. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the rest of this loose. And I'm just going to run through and see if anything needs a little bit of shaping. Since this is going to be my part towards the bangs, I really shouldn't be using this comb. I should be using a wire tooth comb to detangle and then use this to cut. But, okay, so you see that's a little raggedy in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim. Okay, and I'm just putting it on a little bit of an angle. You guys can see that. Just a little on the angle. Just to blend. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. So you see that one over under the bottom is kind of really long, so I'm just blending the new hair in with the old one. I really don't want to take too much off. And there we go. You see how that is blended in with the old hair? And I just wanted to blend that first little part in. Okay. And there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give it my signature curl. What I did is all one layer pretty much. I got a little bit of layers in the top. Just a little bit of layer up in this crown area, but everything else is almost the same length. Okay? And the way you kind of achieve that is like you pull everything out straight from your head and just kind of cut like that. Okay? Straight from your head. Okay? And just kind of cut. So it's long layers, but it's not a big chop from each other. It's a gradual long layer. Okay? So let's go ahead and give it that signature curl. Okay, so what I do is I start with the bottom. Okay, and I just section it off like that. Got my chi iron hot. I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. So, before I do start, I just want to let you know, like, do a section at the bottom. I curl all of these. I usually curl these. I try to go forward. Sometimes I mix them, but I try to curl all of this forward. All of this forward. Okay, so that's split down the middle and the back and curl forward. And then I take another section and I'll do the same thing. And then this top area, I kind of swoop out. give it that feathered effect. So here we go. No more talking. Okay, you guys, and there you go. There you go. Turn it around so you guys can see. Okay. And what I like to do is I just like to loosen it up a little. You know, you see any strands, like I kind of missed this right here. Just go down to the very end and just hit it once at the very end. There we go. You always want to make sure that the curls are cool before you shake them loose. But that is it. That is my signature curls that I do with my micros. So anyway, see you guys later. Bye.